this is what we're mining now. Show info. Not that. Ah, no, not that. Show info on this. Industry Noxium? Yeah, no, that's not. That is kinda useful because it only comes from low sec, although sometimes you get low sec ores in high sec. What else? Crocite. Wait, what? What was that? Nothing. What was that sound? I don't see anything. I don't know what that sound was. Anyway, we've just looted a bunch of stuff. Mining, what was I looking at? Crocite. Let me just save location. There. And show info. Alright, we need getting out, we're getting out. We are wormholing our way out of here. Walk to location. Noxium Sidrine. Well, this is not as good either. So the one that we really want is the Arcanol? Arcanol is the stuff that we can't get anywhere else. This is so funny. This is the funniest thing. Alright, so we came in here, we stole some ores, and now we're gonna run away again. So that went well. I might come back with a mining ship. We only have half an hour left. We have half an hour left. And I don't want to get stuck in here. But I really want to steal these ores because it's so funny. Alright, let's get out of here. And when we get through to the other side, we're going to find out how much this is worth as well. Alright, back to ESA. Show info. View market details. 545 for one. It's selling for 2,000. People are buying for 545. It's selling for 2,000 though. That is worth 21,000. I mean, sure. Sounds good to me. Alright, let's go. Let's go get our mining frigate. See how much we can loot before we need to run away. If we stay there too long, I'm pretty sure NPC's ships will spawn. We might lose our ship going through there. Alright, let's dock.
Warp drive active.
So this is also entertaining, right? We're just going into wormhole space, stealing ores, and then running away again. But there is, I mean, the chances of us getting blown up is quite high. Yeah, I don't know what that sound was. You guys heard that, right? There was like a beeping sound. What does that mean?
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
This is so funny. Alright, so we're gonna go into our mining ship. We might lose the mining ship. I don't know if I want to. Well, it's alright. It's alright. We have money. We have money, and this is kind of funny. We might be pushing it though. I'm slightly concerned that I might be pushing my luck trying to do this.
Warp drive active.
So funny. I'm pretty sure I had it. No, don't do that. Pretty sure I had it in alphabetical order before. Why is it now in the reversed alphabetical order? I clicked on something. Label? Nope. Alright, unstable wormhole. Warp to location.
Warp drive active.
Was it Arconaut? Was that the one that I really want? I think it was. Market. Manufacturing or A, B, C, D, G, H, J, K, M. Alright. Can I go through yet? What is it? Okay, it's 30 minutes. Alright, we don't have that much time. Yes. We are pushing our luck is what we're doing. Warp to location.
Warp drive active.
We are pushing our luck. Alright, there's still no hostile ships. Target that. Start mining. And then align to that. Alright. Show info again. So it's this stuff. Argonaut Bistot. Bistot is also good. Oh, there's also Bistot here, interesting. Show info, 320 units. Show info, 100 units. Description, attributes. Volume 16. Show info, volume 16. I think Argonaut is actually the best stuff. Distance. Alright, we're gonna mine the Argonaut. Alright, we're gonna have to watch the time. We're gonna have to watch for enemies. That gives us only 16. But it's already worth 65,000. I don't know if this is actually worth it. Alright. Warp to location, 0 minutes. I mean 0 meters. As soon as we see anything on the overview, we are out of here. No questions. Doesn't matter who it is or what it is. The moment we spot anything, we're out of here. Is this funny though? I hope we can get a full load. Because if we get a full load, I can easily assess whether this is worth it. So a full load of just Veldspar, dense Veldspar, gives us like 900,000 credits. Alright, this is 1/10, or like 1/100th, right? So this times this by 100 is a million, 1.3 million? No, times it by 10 is 1.3 million. 13 million? A full load is worth 13 million? Alright, well, let's see how far we get though. A full load is worth... Oh wait, no it's not. It's 512 out of... No, a full load is 1.3 million. It's not 13 million. No, because this, yeah, 500 is... So we're 1/10. Our cargo is 1/10 full. So that times 10... No, it's 1... It's not 13 million, it's 1.3 million. Alright, so I mean, it's high risk. But not that high reward, right? It's only... You know, 40% more. Or like 30, 35, 40% more per cargo load. Yeah, no. No, it's not worth anymore. It's not actually worth anymore. So the issue is that the mining doesn't account for the danger, because look, what I'm trying to say is that whoever is mining out in low sec or in null sec, they are there because they are safe there, because they have a corporation that takes care of the NPCs and they have a corporation who protects them from gankers, right? So for people in deep nullsec, they are as safe as they would be in high sec, because they have the ships, they have the weapons, they have the equipment to survive out there. So no matter where you are in the game, the limiting factor is not how dangerous the mining situation is. The limiting factor is how fast your ship can mine. And then how fast your ship can mine is about the same for every ore type, right? So what ends up happening is that in terms of money per hour, it's quite similar no matter which ore type you're talking about. You see what I mean? Because danger is not the limiting factor. Your mining equipment and mining skill is the limiting factor. And your mining speed is the same no matter where you are. So surprisingly, the rare ores, or so quote unquote rare ores, are worth the same amount as the common ores. In fact, the common ores are sometimes worth more because people don't realize that, and so they don't mine the common ores as often. So people that do what I do now is like they do stupid things to go for the rare ores, but it's not actually worth that much more, and you're putting yourself in a lot more danger for not much more reward. You can imagine someone else with friends and a corporation would come in here with their big ships to keep them safe, and they would just mine like in high sec, like they're not scared of being ganked because they have buddies to back them up and all that, right? Yeah, so this is actually not this is actually not worth it. This is actually not worth it at all, but it's amusing. I find it's amusing, so I'm just gonna get this ore and go back and put it in my storage as a souvenir. It's pretty much what I'm gonna do. Alright, come on. So this is mining. I know I haven't mined for a while on video, just to remind you what mining is like. Mining is you sitting in space doing nothing while your mining lasers shoot at a rock, and rocks appear in your inventory. This is the game. This is a crucial part of the game, because without this, the whole economy falls apart. Like nothing gets built unless players build them. And for you to build anything, you have to gather resources. So this is a crucial part of the whole economy. Like the foundation of the whole EVE economy is this. Is people sitting in space doing nothing while your ship fires a laser at a rock. Isn't that incredible? The whole game would fall apart without this. So a lot of people do this. A lot of people just spend their hours watching nothing happen. It's like watching paint dry. It's like watching grass grow. It's basically what's going on. I just can't believe that this is the core game. I can't. Like, it's so boring. It's so how do you justify this game design? Is what I want to know. How do you justify this game design? I need to watch the time. It's 39. All right, we've almost spent 10 minutes here. It's okay though. We spent 10 minutes. We are more than 10%. I mean, more than. Well, we had 30 minutes. We are actually we are almost out of time. Because this is, are we about a third of the way there? We're gonna have barely enough time to get out of here. The game does give you a more urgent countdown as we get closer to the server downtime. So we don't have to be too worried about this right now. This is an essential part of the game. Like if people don't do this, the game doesn't function. we're just sitting here doing nothing. I mean, I would do this when I'm literally doing other things. I mean, mining usually I don't. I just have the window open in one corner of the screen and then like have other stuff on the other half of the screen, and I just do other stuff while I mine. And I think most people do it. Most people like have Netflix on or something, or they're watching YouTube or Netflix, or they're watching a movie or reading a book, whatever it is, playing on their Nintendo DS or whatever it is. Like people would have Eve mining in the background and while they're doing other stuff, and like literally AFK doing other stuff. I mean, you can't say that's good game design. You know what I mean? It's literally grinding space rocks. Like for a game that has such interesting stuff, there's also extreme boredom in other parts of it, right? It's a big world, there's a lot of ships, and everything is player built, and there's giant wars every now and then there's huge battles, and like hundreds of titans get blown up. So like, you know, for a game where crazy things like that can happen, there's also an incredible amount of downtime when nothing happens. Insane. Like, it's crazy. Can't believe this is happening. If there were NPC ships here, we couldn't do this, because it would be like NPC battleships. Because we're in like -1 sec, right? You see in the top left, -1.0 in red. So there's no way an alpha clone like me can clear out. Well, maybe we can. Oh crap, here they come. Alright, we're out of here.
Warp drive active.
Alright, we got halfway there and then enemy spawn. Let me go show info. Awakened Watchman, a sleeper drone. We're not gonna test this. We're not gonna test them. I don't... Anyway. So we spent about 12-13 minutes in here. We picked up 655,000 worth. So it's not worth it? Like, it's not really worth it? I mean, yeah, I imagine if we got a full load, it's a little bit better than Veldspar, but then we can't deal with the NPCs, so it's like we have to run away every time they spawn. Anyway, there we go. We brought ourselves a souvenir from wormhole space, and now we're gonna put that in our storage and call it a day. It's so funny though. It's entertaining, but we didn't actually do anything, right? We just kind of sat there and fired a laser at the space rock. We didn't actually do anything. But the idea that it's dangerous makes it entertaining. We actually didn't do anything. Alright, there you go. So, hey, this was a pretty good session, right? We came in, we bought 2 ships, we scanned for a bit, we picked up $40 million in loot, we flew out in the wormhole space, we went through a couple of wormholes and didn't die. That's amazing. I don't think I've managed to do that before. And then we stole some rocks from the other side of wormhole space, and we came back and we lived to tell the tale. I'd say that's a pretty good day. Alright, here we are. Let me just check the market for this. Alright, let me just put that in the item hanger. Find view market details. It's wow. It's selling for 35,000, but people are buying for 32,000. I mean, there's not 3,000, so this is like 10 times the sale. Okay, but so that's estimated at 4,000 ISK per unit, but this guy is trying to sell it at almost 10 times that price. So presumably we can get a lot more out of this. If we believe this price, we can get a lot more out of this. Alright, that's pretty funny. Alright, so that's it for us for today. So we come back in the next video, we're gonna do the Sisters of Eve Epic Arc. The Epic Arc is a long series of missions. At the end, it grants you faction standings increase, which, I mean, it's not very much in terms of absolute numbers, but it's a lot in relative to the other missions. Like if you grind other missions, it takes you forever to get standings increases. So the Epic Arcs give you pretty decent standing increases in comparison to that, but really it's not very much. And you can repeat them once every 3 months. So after we do it once, we have to wait 3 months before we can repeat it. So it's kind of long and grindy and not very rewarding. Anyway, we'll get to that in the next video. I'll see you there.